You have been claimed by Poseidon, Earthshaker, Stormbringer.
Hello. Welcome back to our channel. Are you ready for another theory from Disney's Percy Jackson? Warning, spoilers ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. A secret Percy Jackson information verifies Poseidon's biggest lie will get worse in Season 2. An early Easter egg in the first episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians hints at a figure who would later worsen Poseidon's deeds. At Camp Half-Blood, Poseidon, Toby Stevens, and Percy Jackson Walker Scoble stand in front of Poseidon's trident and hut. Disclosure: this post includes spoilers for both the first and second episodes of Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. Overview. A new figure that would intensify Poseidon's deceptions concerning his offspring will be introduced in Season 2 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, as hinted by a hidden Easter egg in the first episode. The depictions of legendary animals by Percy allude to upcoming narratives and the arrival of a relative in the second season. The Cyclops artwork in Percy's notebook emphasizes Poseidon's abandonment of both Tyson and Percy as forbidden children, and foreshadows the emergence of Tyson, his half-brother, in the Sea of Monsters. The first episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians has a secret Easter egg that foreshadows the appearance of a figure in Season 2 who would exacerbate Poseidon's deceptions about his offspring. The titular demigod Walker Scoble learns at the conclusion of Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 1, Episode 2, that he is the son of Poseidon, who formally claims him after 12 years. Being the son of one of the big three Greek gods Poseidon, Zeus, and Hades, Percy is particularly vulnerable since the gods agreed not to have children after World War II, making him a forbidden child. Not only is Percy not the only son of Poseidon in the series, but he is also not the only band kid. Flashbacks of the character at school illustrate Percy's loneliness and difficulties with the repercussions of being a demigod, although they are revealed to him only at the conclusion of the first episode. Due to his mind's predilection for ancient Greek, he was not only dyslexic, but also had recurrent visions and glimpses of legendary beings and items from his future. Easter eggs hidden in Percy drawings of several legendary characters in the opening moments of Percy Jackson. And the Olympians Episode 1 hint at potential plots, including the Minotaur from Episode 2, his impending encounter with Medusa, and a family member who will likely make an appearance in Season 2. In Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson's Cyclops drawing teases his half-brother Tyson. In the first episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Percy drew a picture of the Cyclops and other legendary animals. A Cyclops is one of the creatures from Greek mythology that Percy Jackson drew in his notebook. Cyclops is a monster that isn't planned to be included in Disney's adaptation of the book The Lightning Thief, but it is crucial to the plot of the second book in the series, The Sea of Monsters. A specific Cyclops plays a crucial role in Percy's adventure as he introduces him to Tyson, his younger half-brother, and another prohibited offspring of Poseidon. Tyson, who was formerly a homeless Cyclops living in the alleyways of New York City and other metropolises, is the son of Poseidon and a nymph. Douglas Smith plays Tyson in the 2013 motion picture Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters. Percy meets Tyson as a student at Meriwether College Prep in the Sea of Monsters novel, which is likely going to serve as the foundation for Percy Jackson Season 2. There, Percy quickly becomes a close friend and protector of the mistreated Cyclops. But Tyson doesn't find out they're half-brothers until Percy takes him to Camp Half-Blood and Poseidon claims the Cyclops, which sets up an increasingly complicated connection between the two young characters. Tyson eventually plays a significant and recurring role in the tale of the titular demigod. Therefore, the way he is hinted at in Percy Jackson and the Olympians Episode 1 is a particularly interesting Easter egg. Tyson exacerbates Poseidon's abandonment of Percy. The plot of Percy Jackson and the Olympians often attempts to portray Poseidon as the most salvageable of the brothers, despite the fact that all three of the big three have violated their vow to abstain from procreation. But even when he claims Percy, makes an effort to get in touch with him, and displays his love in a redeeming arc, the revelation that Percy wasn't the first kid he had abandoned lessens the effect. Throughout his early years, Tyson was also abandoned and subjected to constant bullying. He was completely alone until Percy discovered him. It was already unacceptable for Poseidon to conceal Percy's birth and to practically ignore him, but it becomes much worse when you realize that the deity also mistreated a younger, forbidden child after Percy. Thank you for watching.